getting this video out the way early. I just finished my workout and stuff like that. I'm about to do another set later on, so I said let me do this now so I could just focus on that later. Today we're going to talk about what happens to a person once they become delusional. I didn't realize how important this topic is, but I'm going to get into that in a minute. For all the people since last year that have been following me and been waiting for my music to come out, I'm going to keep it real with y'all because I don't like lying and making shit up to make myself look a certain way. I was supposed to drop NYCDP in January. I had everything ready, but then somebody came and distracted me and stuff like that, acting like they was going to help me and stuff like that. And I know better, you know what I'm saying? I should have just been like, whatever, and just kept working and stuff like that. But I really put my trust in the people, and they let me down and stuff like that. I ain't gonna lie, I'm mad because I already had my mind fixed a certain way. But, you know, I'm back to me now, you know what I'm saying? I stood up this past 2 weeks and did mad new tracks. And y'all already know I got like 2 or 3 albums already, so I'm working on something totally different. And all these beats I did are fire, the lyrics is fire, everything is fire, you know what I'm saying? So nothing don't stop. That project could be out, the first project could be out before the summer, you know what I'm saying? I'm not letting nobody stop that, I promise y'all. I'm gonna put that out because y'all like my video. If y'all like this right here, y'all gonna like my music even more because it's the same thing, but with a vibe and a rhythm to it, you know what I'm saying? So that's it with that. And on the sidebar, a lot of times when y'all hear me reading stuff in my videos and stuff, I have a book coming out. It's a doctrine, you know what I'm saying, the GGK doctrine. But it's not just for GGK members, it's for the whole world, you know what I'm saying? So as soon as I get the budget and the book is finished, the doctrine is finished or whatever, I'm gonna put it out. You can get it anywhere. I'm only making physical copies, no digital copies. I don't do that digital shit. It's not about the money, it's about people actually having it in their hand and reading it and stuff like that, all right? So let's get to the video. What happens to a person once they become delusional? And the thing about that is, you know what I'm saying, once you become delusional, you start to deceive yourself. You start to tell yourself things that ain't true. You know what I'm saying? Every time somebody does something, you react with something that's false. Like if somebody had a good day and they went on a date with their boyfriend or their girlfriend, and you know that you don't have a boyfriend or a girlfriend, but you fronting for the gram and for the Twitter and all that stuff like you have somebody, you know what I'm saying, delusional. You know what I'm saying, you're deceiving yourself. You're not only convincing the people that you know what I'm saying, you have a false life, you also convincing yourself you have a false life. You know what I'm saying? One thing I tell about people, the more you lie, the more you're going to believe your own lie. People who lie a lot, I stay away from because it gets to a point where when you put them in a place, they actually believe the lies that they tell and they will fight you down to the end by any means necessary. You know what I'm saying? So once you become delusional, the first step is you have to train yourself to believe everything you say. You know what I'm saying? So that's why a lot of times when y'all be on the internet and y'all see a lot of people post some stuff and you be like, why that person post that? Why they said that for? You know what I'm saying? It's because they're delusional and they're making things up as they go along. You know what I'm saying? They believe it more than you do. So when you don't believe it, they look at you like it's something wrong with you because they believe their own lies and stuff like that. So remember that. And that's another thing too. You start to think the whole world is against you because people don't see life the way you see it. You know what I'm saying? But you have to remember something. If you become delusional, you know what I'm saying, you can't expect everybody to agree with you because not everybody is delusional. You know what I'm saying? And being delusional, that's like one of the top mental illnesses. So, you know what I'm saying, once you hit that point or whatever, it's not about what people think about you. It's about what you think. And if people don't agree with that, you know what I'm saying, you're going to have a problem with everybody. You're going to think everybody's out to get you and stuff like that. Me personally, I really do have problems with niggas and shit like that. Niggas don't like me because I get a lot of attention and I'm mad intelligent and stuff like that. So it's not a thing where I'm tricking myself into believing that. I've been going through this all my life, even up to this day. I still go through the same thing. That's why I know how to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? So don't walk around thinking the world's against you. There's more people out here that love you than there is people that hate you. Whenever you around hate, you know what I'm saying, it's a small portion. The rest of the people around you ain't even thinking about that. If that hate get any bigger, those people around you will circle you and protect you and stuff. Hate is not as big as you think it is. It's just TV and media that they take things and they blow it out of proportion, and then you think everywhere you walk is like that when it's not. You was just deceived by a delusion. You know what I'm saying? So don't walk around thinking that people are against you, because people are not. It's just, you just got a couple of assholes out here that don't like your style, so remember that, all right? That's another thing too. People who become delusional, they pull people into their misery and stuff like that. Like, you got a lot of delusional people that are miserable, that are to themselves, and you know what I'm saying, and they sit there and they worry about their problems and stuff like that. And instead of going to get help, they would rather pull people into their life and deceive them and use them as pawns on the chessboard to try to get to what they're trying to get to and stuff like that. And once they get to it, they disregard the pawns. You know what I'm saying? That's how petty some delusional people are. They can see the most pettiest thing, and they'll risk people's lives, their emotions, and everything just to get that little trinket and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be careful. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you meet somebody and they telling you their problems, I'm not telling you not to help them. I'm not telling you not to be around them. But if you see an opportunity to refrain from helping them, refrain from helping them. Because when people come to you like that, they're not going to change. If somebody could tell you what their problems and stuff like that and what they're going through, and they're still going through it, then they're trying to tell you that they're not going to change. You know what I'm saying? They're delusional. They know their problem, but they're stuck in their delusion. You know what I'm saying? And then once you come into their circle, you're going to become miserable. And the longer you stay there, the more likely you're going to become delusional too. You know what I'm saying? So you really have to be careful when you meet people. You know what I'm saying? Anybody, like I said, anybody that could tell you their problem is delusional. Because there's no way in hell you should have a problem if you know what your problem is. Once you know what your problem is, you're supposed to deal with it. Like I said yesterday, if you learn the lesson and you still stay in that circle, you know what I'm saying, then that's your problem. You a sick motherfucker and you have a serious problem. You know what I'm saying? I go for anybody who's like that. And this is the last thing. Your bad habits will become obsessive. You know what I'm saying? I had a friend, well, he ain't my friend, you know what I'm saying? I knew this pussy ass nigga when I was younger and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? We used to hang outside all the time, all of us, and he used to always drink his 40s and shit like that and bag all the girls because he's a good looking nigga. And when he get wasted, you know what I'm saying, get high and shit like that, everybody was scared of him because he looked like the Hulk, like Bruce Banner and shit like that. And he used to just walk up to niggas like, yo, what you got in your pocket today? He used to just rob niggas, beat niggas up, and he ain't need none of that stuff. He just did it because that's how he was. Fast forward 20 years later, his drinking got worse. And the same energy that he was throwing on people, like intimidating people, he threw it back on himself. He became delusional. He thinks the whole world is after him. You say one thing to him, he's ready to fight you. He's always nervous. He comes outside like 3 times a year. You know what I'm saying? So when you fuck with ecstasy, dust, alcohol, number one, if you're an alcoholic, you know what I'm saying, you're going to damage your nerves, you know what I'm saying, and eventually you're going to become delusional and stuff, you know what I'm saying. Dust heads, same thing. You know, I had niggas calling me, talking about they had spiders on them and they on fire, all types of shit, you know what I'm saying. That's why I stopped selling that shit, you know what I'm saying. All of these drugs, you know what I'm saying, they bring you to that point of delusion. And one thing you have to understand about delusion is irreversible. Once you become delusion, it's a wrap. You gotta take pills, or they gotta lock you away in a bed, in a padded up room and shit like that. So before you go out here and try to get yourself involved in a lot of stupid shit, think about your life, because you could easily lose it all within a matter of thoughts or whatever. And I'll get up with y'all later. Peace.